you're using your heart and your mind wrong. It's all right. It's not your fault. We were never taught how to use them the right way. Here's the thing. Your heart and your mind function completely differently. And so you should be using them completely differently. Once you know the different features of both, you could start using your heart and your mind the way they were meant to be used, the effective way. And when you start doing that, you could change your life in any way you want. It can help you solve problems, find clarity, connect with yourself, believe in yourself, reach your goals, or find the inner peace and happiness that you're looking for. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how by teaching you about the features of the mind, the features of the heart, and how to connect the two. By the way, my name is Chris. I teach emotional mastery. This channel is about giving you the emotional education that we never got growing up. I've helped lots of people find inner and outer happiness, peace, and success by just learning how to look at their emotions, their heart, and their mind a little differently. So let's jump in, get started right away. The first thing let's start with is the heart. You have a system in your body that is operated by your heart, and it has certain features. Your heart has certain features that no other part of you has. The first one is it operates from love, peace, and compassion. That is how the heart operates. Love, peace, compassion. Think the most ideal, best feeling emotions. This is only a partial list, by the way. The heart also operates from joy, from empowerment, anything that feels like whatever the best feeling sensations you could think of, that is your heart. When you feel those feelings, that is you in touch and in line with your heart. We've all had experiences like that before where we truly love or appreciate or have peace in our life or feel confident and empowered or excited, enthusiastic, passionate, or care about someone else. Kindness, compassion. These are all heart features. This is how the heart is. That's the first feature. Second feature of the heart. It's always steady. I might even add to that. It's always steady in high vibes. It's always, not only does it operate in peace, love, compassion, joy, but it also always is like that. Your heart is always loving. Your heart is always compassionate. Your heart is always at peace. Doesn't mean that you're always in touch with that. Doesn't mean you always feel that or see that. But your heart, the system built into your chest, always feels that way. Always is energetically and emotionally at that high frequency. And the cool thing about that is because that's the case, it always gives you this inner compass to forever have the ability to find yourself again, to figure things out, to come back to the real you. Which leads me to the third part, the third feature of the heart, which is it's the real you. Your heart is the real you. At the core of who you are, if you go to your essence, to your core, to your center, that is the real you. Your heart. You are a loving, compassionate, kind, caring, peaceful person at heart. You might not always feel that way, and that's okay. But the goal is to get to places where you can feel those on a more regular level, because that's how your heart and the real you operates. So I did a whole video on this you could check out separately. I'll post it in the description below if you want to watch it. I can prove to you that the real you is your heart. So if that's something you struggle with, watch that video, and it'll help you understand that truth and let that truth really sink in. So those are the features of the heart, though. It operates from love, compassion, peace, joy, excitement, enthusiasm, the best feelings, emotions. And it's always there. It's always emanating those vibes. It's always high frequency. It's always steadily there within you. And that's the real you. And that's what you want to get in touch with more and more. Okay. So then now let's go to the second system in your body, the mind. How does the mind operate? What are the features of the mind? First thing to know is it's not you. You are not your mind. You are not your thoughts. You may have heard that, but I really want to emphasize it more. You're not your thoughts. Thoughts are just electrical signals in your brain that pop in and out. But you are not them. Thoughts are fleeting. Thoughts are passing. Again, you're your heart, not your mind. So that's the first thing. Second feature of the mind. It's all over the place. Your mind is erratic. Your mind is everywhere. Your mind can think of the most beautiful, ideal situations possible, or it could think of the most horrific, haunting things possible. Your mind can be scattered. It can be 1 second it's over here, 1 second it's over here. It's like buzzing in all places. Your mind is sort of, this is where that term monkey mind comes from, although I don't exactly know what that means, but it's all over. That's a feature of the mind. That's a trait of the mind. Now, sometimes the mind is in line with our heart. Sometimes the mind and the heart are one. When you're thinking loving thoughts, when you're thinking peaceful thoughts, when you're compassionate to other people and you're thinking about compassionate thoughts, that means your mind in those moments is in line with your heart. But there's going to be other times when your mind is over here thinking about fearful thoughts, or over here thinking about insecure thoughts, or over here thinking about angry thoughts. And all of those things are okay to have and to experience because we're all human and we're going to have that. Again, it's a feature of the mind. And if we know that, we can give ourselves some grace, give ourselves some space, and help us kind of, understand these systems and how they work together so that we can better align with our heart and connect our heart and our mind and our head as often as possible. The third feature of the mind is it can shift and change. Unlike the heart, which is always vibing up here on peace, love, happiness, joy, empowerment, the mind obviously sometimes is and sometimes is not. That's a feature of the mind. But the cool thing about the mind is you can change it. You can shift it. Thoughts are shiftable. Thoughts are changeable. Perspectives are changeable. You could do this in many ways. It's like, sometimes even just changing your focus to shifting your focus. Let's say you're worried about something, right? Like your mind is in fear mode, right? You're in fear mode. Well, sometimes in fear mode, the best thing to do is to distract yourself or find some entertainment to get your mind off of something for a while, to stop you from dwelling or to stop you from ruminating. That is a completely valid strategy to use to help yourself soften the moment and get back to eventually your heart. But here's some other things you could do. You could start changing your perspective, changing how you look at things. We have a skill that we can practice and develop. The skill is being able to change your thoughts, being able to shift your thoughts. It's something that almost nobody talks about, but it is one of the most important things we could ever learn to do. It's a key to emotional mastery. Like, emotional mastery is understanding all of this and then also being able to practice it. So something to do with the mind to help you practice the mind is learning the skill and developing the skill of shifting your thoughts. I did a whole video on this. You can watch it. I'll also put that in the description below. But it teaches you how to change your negative thinking by using what I like to call replacement thoughts. And it's a simple practice, but it does take a conscious intentional focus and practice, but it's totally doable. So these are the features of the mind and the heart. And if you know that, you can start the process of understanding yourself in a whole new way, B, navigating situations in a much more effective way, and C, begin a conscious practice of aligning these two things, these two systems in your body, your heart and your head, aligning them so that you are thinking, speaking, acting, choosing, interpreting, and operating as much as possible from your heart space, which is the real you. I hope this has been helpful. If you want more details on any of this, feel free to let me know in the comments. I would love to chat with you and make future videos to address any questions or any thoughts you have. I hope this was helpful. You can, by the way, you can do this as a self-practice, and I recommend it. This practice of, number one, understanding all of this, which you can do from watching a video like this or watching my other videos. That's helpful to do that understanding piece. And then two, practicing it, like actually practicing it. How do you practice it? Well, the heart piece, it's about following your heart more often. And I have videos on that too, so check those out. But the mind piece is about shifting your thoughts, shifting your mind. And again, watch the video that I have on shifting negative thinking. That will help you with that. If you want more help on your self-practice journey, check out my website, link below, and I have a free newsletter you can join. And when you do that, it walks you through everything. It teaches you about the heart in full, the mind in full, how to use them, how to connect them, how to understand them better. This will help in every area of your life. I've seen it help people with finding relationships, falling in love, strengthening their friendships and relationships, finding new work, acing interviews, landing dream jobs, getting rid of their inner critic, finding inner peace and happiness. I've used it to get rid of anxiety and panic attacks that I had for years. I've manifested amazing things in my life and reached so many cool goals, including getting on Conan O'Brien's TV show. Like, all of this is possible, but this is the foundation of helping you find the transformation you're looking for. It can work in every area because your heart affects every area of your life. Your mind affects every area of your life. If you fully understand them, you can start changing any area of your life. And I truly believe that most people are not finding the transformation they're looking for because they're completely overlooking the basics of emotional mastery, which is the key to anything. So I hope this was helpful. If you want additional help or personalized guidance on your journey, I have coaching available too. You can find that also linked below. Until next time, I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video.